Hello, Chiori-chan here again with another quick tutorial on how to use Chiori-chan's web server. In this quick video, I would like to demonstrate annotations. I would recommend that you watch this video prior to going on to the templates video, because the annotations will have a lot to do with templates. So let's go ahead and get started here. For starters, I'm going to go ahead and start up the server. And then we're going to be working out of the default web root. Again, I'll have another video on virtual hosts later. And we will bring up the local connection, and as you can see, it's working. Alright, so what I'm going to do to demonstrate the annotations is we're going to create, I guess you could say, what would be like a scenario. So I'm going to make an empty file and call it something crazy like file.nothing. Now, something that most people have happened, and I know this happens on PHP servers as well, is that the web server doesn't know what .nothings are. It's never encountered them before. Not to say that that would do anything, but it doesn't know. It's not programmed. One of the ways you can handle this on Apache servers is by going into the config and adding it into a particular content type. As much as that is a possibility to do on your own, by actually modifying the content type's file, you can actually also do it manually per file. So to demonstrate what I mean here, we're going to go ahead and put file.nothing as our subdirectory. And you'll see that what ends up popping up is a download for the file. Obviously, because the server doesn't know how to handle the file, and when it sends it to the browser doesn't see anything it can do with it either, so it just offers to download it. So to remedy this situation, we're going to go ahead and open up the file in just a normal text editor. And to do an annotation, you just start them with @. Now the annotations are practically identical to CSS annotations. In the case of CSS, you do includes, encodings, etc. Here you do a very similar thing. So for starters, we're going to type in encoding, and we're going to set, in this example here, we're going to set the encoding to ISO 8859-1. Then we're going to do @content type, and that will be text HTML. And then I'm going to type in hello world for example. Now if we go back to the browser, type that in again, you will see that now the browser is being told by the web server that the content type on this file is a text HTML. You'll also see, by me loading up a terminal here, that if we curl the file address, oops, I don't like it, I'll do that, and we tell I just went ahead, you'll see that the server came back. Oh, well, actually, look at that, I think I actually got that wrong. Might be a bug. I'll look into that later. But anyways, you can definitely see that the content type is correctly being sent. So now one other thing I'm going to show that there is many annotation options for the server, but something I'm going to demonstrate real quickly here is, say you have a file that you want to run through a particular shell through the server. Now shell annotation is older, back when I called them shells. I do know I got some newer names for it, but let's say you want to have this file interpreted as a Groovy file. You just do the annotation shell, and you will see here, once I refresh, that we should receive a crash, because the server doesn't know how to handle it, because obviously it's trying to interpret it like a Groovy. So obviously the only way to remedy that is to type some Groovy code. Simple as that. So Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see everyone in the next video. Bye.